here, once again, you'll see me arrow above the inputs. Those are all going to be factors in the numerator of my one single condensed log. So if all I'm dealing with is positive logs, then when I write my answer, I'm going to just write log base 8 or log 8 of. And when I write my expression here, I'm not going to put a fraction because I see that all my factors need to go in the numerator. So I have a 7, an x, and a y. So this would be my condensed form. Again, condensing is moving in the other direction. Once I add a negative to it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look, I have one factor or one log with a factor in the numerator, and because of this negative, I have another in the denominator. So I'm going to use the arrow underneath to indicate that. So when I write my answer, it's only one single log, but now I do have a fraction, so I'm going to start with a fraction bar here. My 8 goes in the numerator, my x, because it comes from a negative log, is in the denominator, and this would be my solution. Okay. If I have a power or a multiplier out front, when I condense it, I'm simply going to move that back inside the log, and it gets moved into the power. So log 5 of x to the 4th would be my condensed form. Even if it happens to be a rational power, that's still fine. A multiplier out front gets moved up above. And when I write this as a condensed log, log base 2 of, and I can either write it x to the 1/7, or I can write it log 2 of the 7th root of x. And either of those would be fine. As a reminder of entering these, you can use the equation editor if you need to. But if you're entering these, you put log underscore 2 gives you the subscript. And then in parentheses, whatever the input is, so x to the power of 1/7, close the power, close the log. If I was writing it as a radical, I would write log underscore 2 gives me my subscript. And then the number inside is a root. And the way that I represent the roots in my open math, I put the index of the root first and then the value inside that root, close off my my log, and this would be the entry method for that.